to this broadcast with myself and Marco. Hello, Marco.
Hello, hello. How
Hello.
are you?
I'm good. It's raining at the moment, and
Really?
yeah, oh yeah. Would you like some rain? We can send it over. It might take a while.
Okay, okay. Send me a box. With
Wouldn't it
rain.
be good if you could actually move the weather rather than actually relocating somewhere? I mean, Australia would be a good place to be now.
Well, I used to say this. It should rain at night when we are sleeping, and sunny weather during the day. For me, it will be. I don't know why to. Okay,
Yeah,
that's for me. It's perfect. Okay,
yeah.
during the day, sunny weather. At night, rain, 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 rain.
Indeed. And to everybody who's watching, thank you. Do say hello, then we can check that the comments are working. We are on Restream and we come here every week, sometimes at my place, sometimes at Marco's place to actually take a look around and see what's happening. What's happening at the moment, Marco? What changes have you noticed?
Well, we noticed that now the host. Well, on my end, I see that the sound has levels, which
Yeah,
means I know if I'm speaking too low or too loud.
indeed. Yeah, you don't want to go in the red. You want to keep in the green.
So you can, and on your end, I know that you can mute me if I'm speaking too much.
So I,
Saying,
I can I can just press that button and you go quiet. Okay,
yeah,
go back.
yeah, and I got this pop up on my end, and also we found I don't know we found that we can refresh as hosts. We can refresh the live streaming without sending off. It's the I don't know if it's the right way to say it, without finishing the broadcast, which is good because, for instance, the other week I had some issues on my side, and so my image got frozen, and I remained this way till the end of the
Yeah.
show. The thinker.
That's it. That's it. You could people can hear you, but they can't see you, and that's disconcerting. And the other thing is, it's good if you can actually refresh and the show continues. So,
Absolutely.
shall we try it?
Let's do it. Oh my
Let's do
god.
it. Right. Okay. We're testing. This is what we do. I'm going
Okay.
to refresh my browser, and hopefully, Marco will stay here, and you'll see me in a second. So bear with us for a second.
Okay,
Three,
let's
two,
go. Let's
one, go.
Okay, I think I remained on the screen. Oh, now I'm again on screen.
Again,
Everything is
I'm on
running.
three two. It
Yeah, and
worked.
it was really fast.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really
Right.
fast.
Okay.
Okay, it
Well,
works.
well, this is something we talked about on the broadcast last week. That it's imperative that it does work because we're at the mercy of the internet. We're at the mercy of our own computers, and the host of the show needs to be able to say, right, okay, just talk amongst yourselves, and I'll refresh and I'll come back in a minute. And that's very important on a show you're doing just you. Yeah. Uh, we,
Absolutely.
we've lost the viewers though. I'm not sure whether,
Well,
hang on, it says live, but we've lost viewers. So you and I still live in here,
yeah, I think we are. Let me
but I
check.
don't think that we are live to the outside world
Let me check.
because our viewers have gone. Okay.
I think we are.
All right. Okay. Good.
I
Let's
think
just.
everything is okay.
I'll put my hands up. Can you see my hands? Probably.
Yes, I do.
Right. Okay. Good. We're still live then. It's just the viewer count that's right. So if you are watching live, this is most important. If you could say hello, then that would be most excellent. It would help us actually test and make sure that we are actually still live. For those of you who are finding us, I just did a refresh because my kind of like we were talking last week and said that Restream needs the ability to refresh if the host disappears. Um,
Absolutely.
and if you if you just make a comment, we'll know that we're still live. Roland, if you're watching on Periscope, please make a comment. Or anybody on Facebook.
Please let us know that
We
you
have
are
a viewer.
live.
We have the viewer counts back, so we've not broken anything. There's just obviously a delay.
Yeah.
Now I saw that's the scheduling. I saw a button earlier which allowed you to look at. Oh, right. There's a button underneath now where it says live with Stephen and Marco and Harper stream. There's a button
Okay.
underneath that says view event. So I'm going to press that button because I've not seen it before, and it's opened up a new tab. Okay, and the new tab. Oh, right. Okay, it shows that.
Right.
And ah, I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it again, but it shows we're actually live. And
Oh, great.
it's underneath the title, and you can go and
Yes.
you can check where you're live.
Well, you scheduled the show, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay. Yes. It shows the title, and I think it shows where you're broadcasting.
yeah. So if I press it again, we might get feedback. So just a minute. So I'm risking it. This is experimenting live, and it says that we're live on YouTube. All right, you can go to. Okay, so it's got all the destinations, and you can just click between them and open them, which is good. Okay, that's good to know. But the problem is, you've got the sound twice. Okay, which is not good. Right, because basically my microphone will pick it up. I need to move my microphone slightly so that the sound improves a little bit. That should be better. Yeah, okay. So, all right. And we have a hello. And the hello is from Be Live in 5,
Yeah,
which
it was
means,
me.
yeah, well, no, there's only so many people it can be. So, yeah, so comments are working and Restream is working. Yeah. But I like that feature. I like to be able to see where you're actually multicasting to. There is a way of actually turning the sound off on a tab. That would be, I need to remind myself how to do that. Because if you can turn the sound off on a tab, do you have
Now
the
I
same,
yes.
do you have the same option? Can you view where we're live?
No, I can't.
Right. Okay.
Well, I have when you hover the eye open to
Hmm.
know how many people are watching.
Yeah.
There's a list on which places we are broadcasting.
Indeed. Indeed. That's good. So we've got one person watching on United World Radio. Thank you. And this is the first time we broadcast on the radio page. So thank you for that. And somebody is watching on my profile on Facebook. So thank you for that too. Okay. It's just the only way we can find these things out is by actually going live on Restream, which we do alternate weeks hosting the show. So it's my turn this week. So this is my Restream account. And the thing about Restream is, I mean, we started doing this broadcast when Restream opened their studio because you can now broadcast direct from Restream. You don't need any third-party software. You can come into the studio as Marco and I are, and it's quite a neat setup, isn't it? We can have 10 people on screen. That's the thing. I need to be able to leave. That's a missing feature. I can't actually leave. I can join, but I can
Yeah,
never leave.
yeah.
Um, because if I, okay, oh, we've got no sound from both of us now.
Yeah, mute. Try refreshing, and the awkward situation, and they should think about it.
Okay. Oh,
Now
all right.
I think there's sound on your side, Stephen, because I'm following on my phone.
All right. Okay. Right.
We're
Okay.
moving.
We've got a coincidence here. We we appear to be fine, and the camera's fine, and the video's fine, but we both Chris and Corinda were reporting problems. There could be problems with the signal going out.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm now going to stay where I am because I don't need to go anywhere. But it would be nice to actually. I don't want to. I'm happy here. I would like a button so I can actually totally take myself out of the broadcast and come
And
back.
and the other situation is, for instance, now we are here talking, and it's everything okay on our side,
Yeah.
and on the viewer side, it is different. So I think it's also something they should work on.
Well,
And I think
if
now
I
it's me who are frozen.
yeah if I press this view event button, then I can check. At the moment, it says we're online, and it's only a few seconds behind. I just need to find the mute button for that too.
Now it's me who are frozen. Okay, I will refresh. Let me see if
Right.
I'll be
Okay.
back. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Right. Okay. I'm going to stop doing that. Okay. Can't post to some destinations. That's okay. Marco's coming back in a moment, and Marco is back. Are you back?
Yeah, I think so. Well,
Could
I, this could be because of the clouds. Maybe they are
no, you've got to switch the clouds
too
off.
cold. Okay, let me.
Something static, something that's not moving.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Okay.
let's do. So
All right.
I'm on my farm.
Okay. And Chris and Corinda, can you see Marco now? And is he moving? That's the question. Can you see Mark? Chris is saying okay, thank you.
Okay, let's
So
see.
we're back. So the guests can go out and come back in, and it just takes a second or two. So thank you for that, Chris. Oh, a minute. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Stephen. Guess what happened this morning? I had a seizure. I'm sorry to hear that, Corinda. My thoughts are with you, and get well soon. Just take care. Take care.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care,
Yeah.
my friend.
And Corinda's saying yes. Good. Okay, but thank you for tuning in and watching us. We'll try to help you pass the time. Right. Okay. Where do you think Harper is?
I don't know.
I have a theory. I have a theory. He's not here now. He's not watching. So he was watching the debate last night.
Oh, oh my God.
And he's recovering from watching the debate last night. We don't do politics on this show, which is just as well, because you either agree on something or you don't, and it's just good. Well, I'm going to say this. I did watch, out of interest, the debate last night. I watched it this morning. I wasn't going to be at work at 2 a.m. I watched the replay on The Guardian and individual segments, and I got the gist of exactly what was being said. I will not be tuning in for the next two.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to sit here until November 3rd, 4th or 5th, and wait for the result to come through. Because I think what we've discovered over the last near 4 years is that it doesn't affect us in Europe a great deal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not affected by it. There are such checks and balances in place that it doesn't matter who is the president of the United States is. as far as we're concerned. That's my thoughts anyway. Right,
Absolutely.
okay. So now I got a question earlier, which was from Bosco, and he was saying, what's the best way to actually bring two or three cameras in? If you're on one location and you've got several different cameras, because at the moment we're actually tied to our each camera is tied to a person, isn't it?
Yes, here, yes, you have to use a third-party tool.
Right, like OBS or
OBS, for instance, which is free. That's what I'm using. Okay, so I'm changing cameras. Okay, let me change camera. I'm not using the same camera right now, and I can bring even another one. There you go. This is the third camera I'm using, and I have, let me see if I have the other one. Yes, it's here.
right.
So,
Okay. Now,
so you can make it very easily. I think it's the most easy and affordable tool. Affordable it is because it's free. And it's, well, it's not that easy as well, as just going live and using Restream, because it has some bells and whistles to blow to play, but it's not that hard to learn. Okay.
okay,
There's another one, Manicam, which I like to use. It, I think maybe to use different cameras, maybe it is a little hard to use, and it's a paid. For instance, if you want the free version, it has this watermark,
yeah,
which is a problem. And for instance, for me, I keep my idea that for chroma key feature, OBS is the best solution I found, and I tried lots of them.
yep,
The best of all in this multicam world, which allows you to, for instance, to build a virtual studio like you're on the news, it's Vmix.
hmm,
But this one, yes, it's very complicated to work, but it's an amazing tool.
right. Can you share your desktop and show us what's happening?
Yes, absolutely.
Brilliant. Okay, so we're live and we're looking at ways of bringing more than one camera into your broadcast.
So if you want to put on the screen, Stephen, please.
Yep.
There you go. So that's the collections of scenes. Okay, so I can choose and then I can change them. Okay, for instance, I can this is layer based, the scenes, so you can change, for instance, if you want to change the, okay, let me see, if you want to show or hide the layer. Okay, let me change this. Let me see, it's working, as you may see. Okay.
So you've got, how many camera feeds have you got in OBS at the moment?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
4 different cameras. Okay. And you can build, for instance, if you want to make a tutorial, and if you want, for instance, you want to make an introduction, full screen with camera, and then you want to make the tutorial screen sharing. I have this feature. Okay, and there you go.
Okay.
So that's me. Okay, that one, and then I can be, so I hope, and then at the end, okay, I hope you like it, this tutorial, let me know, and there we go. There's this button which generates the virtual camera.
Okay.
Before, you have to use an add-on to make this. Now, the last update, I think it was last days, because yesterday I started OBS and it asked me about this update. and they have by natively this virtual camera feature, which I think it works way better than the other one.
Okay, good. Right. That is I've got to say that is very, very powerful.
Absolutely. Let me
Yeah.
stop sharing. I don't want to share anything with you.
Right. No, I mean, what we can do is we could both come in via OBS next week.
Okay.
Yeah, and do we can have only two of us here. We could have four of us on screen. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Right.
yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'll dust off my OBS and do some practicing over the next week. And when I come onto your show, I'll come on with OBS next
Perfect, perfect,
Wednesday, next
perfect,
Tuesday, Wednesday. I forgot.
perfect.
Do you lose track of days at the moment? Because
It's
every
yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's not is well, at least for instance at the weekend I hit the brake
Mm.
and I slowed down because I need it. I don't
Oh
know
yeah, yeah.
if it was yesterday or on Monday. I finished the day absolutely tired. Well, it was yesterday because I had these so many cameras. I was trying everything. Then my the DSLR. I don't know why. Well, before there was this small tiny thing when you open the battery. Um, how do we say the place where you place the battery?
Battery compartment.
Yes, there's a tiny thing which there's something that hit that thing and allows the machine to work. It was about that, and I think this doesn't make the machine work. But
Mhm.
also when you have a micro, oh my god, memory card inserted on an SD card,
Mhm.
it may hurt the working of the camera. So don't use these adapters. Use the SD card as itself.
Right.
Okay, because I've searched yesterday and I've seen this situation. I changed the card and it worked.
Right.
So
Yeah. It's all learn. The only way you can find out is by trying it.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. And that's
But
the great fun is
yeah,
actually
yeah,
trying new
absolutely.
things.
It scares me a little because it's an expensive camera, and if I have to send it to fix,
Yeah.
maybe it's expensive also.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you
And-
mean.
yeah, and it hurts me so much when someone goes and touches my pocket.
Right. We've got comments coming through again. And Chris is saying Be Live is easy, OBS is more difficult to use.
Yeah,
Marco.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It is, but I think it's a kind of natural step when you're in love with this live streaming thing, because there's a moment when you look at Be Live and it's just that, and you want to bring new features to the screen. You want to make something more. You want to try cameras and everything, and OBS is kind of a need after. Well, it depends on the passion you put on live stream, the results you want. For instance, if you want to go live on LinkedIn, unfortunately you can't go on Be Live.
Yeah.
If you want to go in, for instance, three different places at the same time, you can't go on Be Live. So it depends in so many things, but mostly it depends on how crazy you are about this live streaming thing. It's like, for instance, it's like a car, you know. Sometimes a small cheap car it's enough. Sometimes you want a fast car, you want a luxury car. Yeah, it depends.
That's true. That's true. The thing is, though, that we can
a nice way to save some money using the cell phone as a web camera. Okay, let me keep it more simple.
Okay. Right. What we're going to do. Okay, and anything can happen. Don't worry. Onward and upward. Auto-generated captions not working either. Okay.
Okay.
So
Live streaming being live streaming.
okay. Well, I'm going to refresh and come back.
Okay.
Or do you want to go first? Because they can't hear.
Okay. Let me go. Let me go.
All right.
Okay. We are.
All right. Now this is interesting. Kelly's saying he's got sound on YouTube.
Yeah. Well.
Right. Okay. If you're on Facebook, can you just refresh and see if you can hear us?
Oh, I froze.
Hang on a minute. Marco's frozen. Can you?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Now, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Hopefully you can hear me. Marco is back so quickly.
Hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear Marco? Because we're doing
Let me know, people. Can you hear me on your side? Let me know.
Right. Okay. Can you? Right. If you could tell us first of all, whether you can see and hear Marco. Just type in yes, please. If you can see and hear Marco. Sound and Stephen is okay. Good.
Okay.
Okay. And yes, on Facebook, I hear you. Good. And
Marco, I'm okay.
well, we've always known
Yes,
that. There's never been a problem.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's good. We actually survived that. I mean, this is the experimentation show. This is where we try things out. This is where we won't do this every week. We promise you. We will be serious weeks, but occasionally it's good to actually test things. Because Marco was there with 5 cameras, and I got a legitimate question earlier today. Was how many cameras? The gentleman in Qatar is doing a show, and he wants to use 3 cameras for 3 different camera angles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because of what you've just done, I can go back and tell him how to do it. Yeah. So we've solved somebody's problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that's what it's all about. If you've got a show and you want to show different angles, then you've got to be able to switch the cameras, as Marco has just demonstrated capably. If you come in with OBS, then you can switch cameras just instantly.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. And there's one point I would like to talk about, because I have another. I bought this camera some years ago. I don't know if you remember this kind of cameras.
Yeah.
Not bad at all, but okay. When you have a not so good camera, it's good when you want to broadcast something that is not. You don't need to have a that good image. For instance, if we're broadcasting like we are now, because it's very close to our faces and people should see us properly, okay, you need to have a good camera. But for instance, if you want to broadcast a live event, a sports event or something, which is not a big need to have high definition, I think you can go buy a not so expensive camera and without so good definition, because by these days it's crazy to buy a good web camera. I think a friend of mine the other day bought Logitech Brio. I think he spent 200 euros.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, Stephen, it was way cheaper for you, right?
No, I'm happy with my Brio. I'm wrong way around. All right. I'm happy. My Brio works fine. I'm good.
Yeah, but it was cheaper when you bought it, right?
Oh, it's 150. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
about 160 euros.
Yeah. I think it's even more than. Let me check
Okay.
how much
Right.
it is.
Okay. And Chris has just corrected. You're okay, Chris. We understood what you said. You're okay. And thank you to everybody who's watching. We are
Yeah.
experimenting.
Whoa.
What is it now?
Almost 300, my friend.
Oh wow! That it shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell the whole story about my friend. It was, I think, it was a year ago or 2 years ago. It came the Black Friday, and I went to this store and I've seen this the Logitech C920,
Yep.
and it was I think it was 55 euros or something.
Hmm.
And I said, I found him, and I went to his office. We were talking, and I said, well, I know that you want to go live. I saw this webcam on this store. Go there and bought it because it's a very good deal. And say, oh, yes, okay, let me go. Then he bought the camera, okay, and the C920, it's a good camera. The problem was the camera went crazy. It had some problem, and then they didn't have any other one to change it, okay, to replace it. So they give him back the money for he to buy another webcam. How bad this could be when the prices went so up? Because as you see, the Brio doubled the price.
It is. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
They're just
absolutely.
trying to make money, given the situation we're in at the moment, and it's not good. It's not good.
So next week, what do you think, Stephen? We can talk about this multicam thing, but also we can, and you know a lot about it, about the topic, to talk about alternatives using IV cam and Manicam and so on to use your cell phone as
Yeah,
a camera.
that's a good idea. Let's experiment with cameras. It's going to be interesting to watch the replay of this to discover what worked and what didn't. Um, yes, let's do that. Let's do that. So next week is a virtual camera show, and both of us will be using OBS, and you'll be able to see what you can do. Because as I say, we've got a user in Qatar who wants to have 3 cameras on his show to show different angles. So we've solved that problem, which is good.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody, for helping. Thank you, Marco, for showing us 5. There were 5 Marcos on the screen at the same time.
Absolutely. Oh, so crazy. Let's
Right.
see it.
Okay. Now, by the magic, we're on Restream today. By the magic of Restream, I can see that 4 people are watching on the Be Live in 5 page. 1 person is watching on YouTube, and 1 person is watching on Facebook. So this is just fascinating, and I can click a link, which I'm not going to, and basically see the feed that's going out everywhere. And just to reiterate, just so Gospel said earlier that she's happy with her Brio too. There we are.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
And
I think it's a very good camera. Yes.
yeah, Kelly's going to
Or
pick the one. Kelly's picking the one in the middle. Yeah, we definitely had 5 Marcos. Yeah, I'm going to download this afterwards, and we'll sort of do an outtake of 5 Marcos on screen, because that was a moment. That's a brilliant advertising for the show and for both of us, really,
Yeah.
which is good. Just on a note, as Kelly's actually watching, on Monday there will be a new show at 12 p.m. Eastern. and it's called Broadcasting to Our Community, and it goes out at 12 p.m. Eastern. And there is a mystery co-host at the moment because I'm one of them, but the other co-hosts are a mystery at the moment. But
Okay.
I enjoyed talking to my friends in Sarnia and in Canada on Mondays at 12 o'clock. That's going to continue. So I'm very pleased about that. And it's just the way things turn out. As one door closes, another door opens, and that's life. That's
At
life.
least.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. What I did enjoy, I just want to give a shout out to Karen Glasser. Is
Mhm.
she and I went live last night, and unfortunately, by accident, we went live in the Belivers group, and it was an
Mhm.
accident because I'd scheduled the show,
Mhm.
and I'd been live in Belivers earlier, and I forgot to switch to where we were scheduled to go to. So I thought, where's the video gone? Where are we actually broadcasting? Because the comments are coming in. I thought, where are we? Anyway, I tracked it down. We're in Belivers. Which leads to a question: would you like to join me in Belivers next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you asking me? Of
I'm
course.
asking you. Yeah, yeah, brilliant. Okay, because that
Of
works out.
course.
And Kelly's saying nice, like that there's been going to be a show Monday at 12. And you possibly guess who the co-host is. But I'm going to leave you in suspense until next Monday at 12. Just be on the Be Live in 5 page. Okay. And yeah. So on the Be Live in 5 page. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've just spotted somebody.
Oscar Bravo Sierra?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
All right.
Open Broadcast Studio.
That answers the.
I'm guessing that would be a no.
Okay. Well, no, it's just basically, I mean, Marco's hosting next week, so I can take my time and set up 2 or 3 cameras and come in via OBS.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do a Marco, which yeah. But we've had great fun.
The Portuguese invasion. Marco, I play this. I'm not really big into video games and stuff like that, but I play this. It's a new version of an old game on the computer, and so I tried to play the Portuguese, as being my team. It's like a battle thing.
Yep.
And every time I told them to do something, they get about halfway there and stop. I had to keep telling them. What's going on? I kept telling them, I'm like, okay, where's Marco? I need him to lead this army.
We are not easy people.
Right. Okay. We've got a new viewer and say hello to Chewy Chewy, who's saying need one option where we can connect DSLR with the BeLive app also to go live as it's possible. Would you like to take that question, Marco or Harper?
That is what I'm actually trying to. That's what I'm looking at doing for my live drag races. So if I can get a DSLR that I can connect to BeLive, then I can do that live feed. And that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out now.
Right. Well, basically, what we're saying, we said Canon, Sony have put some software where you can use your DSLR camera direct into the computer. Is that right, Marco?
Yes. I don't know which camera it is. I think Canon, they have a broad number of models which allows you to use it. Nikon, not so many. Right. Sony also has, and Fuji. I think Fuji also allows a DSLR to go live. You just go and check on the brand site. Yeah. And no software.
Okay, I'm just going to put in a comment. Use
no software.
Okay. No. See what happens with that. Okay, so we're looking at DSLR cameras next week and trying to get something working. Marco, can you refresh? Because I don't think people can.
Okay.
Kelly, can you hear Marco?
I felt like a bee. I was looking at multiple Marcos.
Kelly, can you hear Marco? Is the question?
It's the question. To hear or not to hear? That's the question. Okay, I will refresh anyway.
Okay. Right. Harper, are you live today?
I am live today. I'm going to talk about safety on vehicles.
Right. Okay.
How to check, tires and weight. Yeah, it was pretty. That was just careless of me. So.
Right. Okay, and updates. And Kelly is saying, "See Stephen Harper and Marco's everyone. Marco's here. Everyone. Marco's frozen." And Chris has a dream. My dream is to connect directly with a laptop with my Osmo Mobile 3. Kelly's saying yes. And Tui is saying like camera live app is doing, but camera for live only doing live as one user. The key to it all is a program called OBS, which is free. And if you use OBS, you can take your camera into OBS. You download an extension for OBS, which is OBS Virtual Camera.
No need. You don't need right now, Stephen.
All right.
Last update, they have natively this virtual camera feature.
Right. Okay, so on certain models, you can actually come with just the camera itself and bring it in. And no, Marco is not frozen now.
Okay, thankfully.
You saw that.
Give it till the snows later this year. No, we're good. We're good. Right. Well, this has been sort of different, really, because we've been totally techie, and we've probably made it very difficult to actually view because we've kept coming and going with video and with sound. And as Kelly said, it's all messed up today. That wasn't our intention.
Thankfully, we're not recording our DVD or our Netflix show.
That's true. And okay, and he knows about that. And one is for PC or Mac. I know Sub asking for an Android app. I'm getting confused now because
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, you. Okay, you were talking about a DSLR camera. I think that's where we started off, and now we're talking about mobile phones. Let's show the first comment. Connect. You can connect a DSLR with BeLive, as Marco said. I'm not sure where Android fits in to the equation, because you wouldn't want to use your DSLR. And over to Kelly, who's saying the delay problems for sure, and Marco, people can.
Well, I think she wants to connect a DSLR to the mobile BeLive app. Maybe.
Right. Okay.
But to be honest, I don't see why you should do that, because most of the phones have an amazing camera,
Yeah.
way better than so many DSLR cameras. So I don't see why to make this if you don't get this amazing result with this.
Well, see, one of the reasons I want to use it is because I need that zoom for the racetrack. I can't zoom in that far on my cell phone.
I see.
So that's kind of where I'm looking at for it. So,
Right.
Well, you can use. Well, I think you should also use a computer.
yeah.
For best results.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if I use like a DSLR and I've got it, connected to the to my laptop, that's fine. I mean,
absolutely. So. And one thing, for instance, if it's a long track and if you want to spot different places, you can connect via NDI, which now OBS allows also. So it means that you can connect via NDI different machines and then put them all together on the same OBS computer.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great.
I think right, and an explanation, Marco, it's actually to blur the background so the picture is really good and to be able to zoom in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Kelly's explaining there's no home internet, so that's why you're on mobile. But you cannot currently host a show from mobile on BeLive.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we're all saying desktop is best.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Kelly and Tui know exactly what's going on. Right. Okay. So, okay. Where are we? Does anybody know?
I'm in the middle of the desert. Where are you guys at?
In Wiltshire, in England, and Marco.
Viana do Castelo, Portugal.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Okay. Right. Well, we've taken you all on a journey this week. We've been live on Restream and having some fun. We'll have more fun next week when we come back with OBS, but Marco's hosting, so it's going to be good. So it's over to Marco.
Excellent.
It's Harper finishing. I think he deserves to finish.
I finished
Harper,
last week.
yeah.
I finished.
No. You came late. You.
Oh, is that my punishment? I see how it is. Okay. Well, I don't know what you guys all talked about, so I can't really recap. So I'm going to defer back to you guys.
Okay.
Give your best shot, please.
Right, okay, we've been experimenting today, and if we've been annoying, we do apologise. We promise to behave next week. Well, we're going to try. But we're going to be looking at OBS next week and how you can actually use it. We've had problems this week, and I think the majority of them were from what we were doing. So normal service will be resumed at 12 p.m. Eastern next Wednesday. From the USA, from Portugal, and from England, it's goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.
And finish.